Welcome to Task 4. This is the first in quite several videos to help you through Task 4 because there's an awful lot of little steps for calculating. So make sure you listen to each video carefully and that you use the resources we've given you to help you complete your assignment. So let's just look at the task. First of all, you need to do some calculating because Task 4 is all about analysing your data. Now, analysing your data helps you to find the story in your data. If you can't find the story in your data, then you can't go any further. So make sure that you do this step properly. First of all, it wants us to calculate the gravitational potential energy of our marble. That is the starting energy. How much energy our marble had at the very top of the ramp before we let it go. So that's the first step that we're going to show in this video. The next step, it says record into a spreadsheet. Forget about that. I want that to be down here. We're not even going to open our spreadsheet till a later video. The only other thing I'm going to show you in this video is calculating the mean, the mode, the median, and the range of your marble's speed. Okay, so the averages. So that's what this video is actually going to be covering. So make sure you watch further so you know what to do. So let's go down below. The very first thing we need to do is the gravitational potential energy. So you've already got your little piece of paper here. I think you have down to about the red line there. We're going to actually not worry about any of our data yet. We need to work out the starting energy. And for that, you need to find the mass of your marble and the height that you dropped it from. So let's go over to the side here. You can just do these calculations on the back of your piece of paper. First of all, you need to go to get the scales out. So you need those scales because on those scales you're going to be able to weigh your marble. And most of the marbles are around the 5 gram mark unless it was a large one. For the purposes of this video, we're going to say it's 5.5 grams. 2, you're going to find out the height that you dropped it from in meters. Height is very important. The higher you start from, the harder you fall. The height must be in meters, so you need to go to your your machine and use the rulers or measuring tape that we've got there, and you need to work out the starting height from the floor for your marble. Find out that starting height in meters. I'm going to be easy on myself tonight and I'm just going to say it's 1 meter, but I guarantee you on your machines it's not 1 meter. I'm just doing it for so it's a bit easier for me when I'm doing the video. Once you've got your mass and your height, then you can actually go and work out the starting energy. So let's go down here. Gravitational potential energy, as you've already heard in the videos, is affected by the mass times height times the gravity. So we're going to be looking at the mass, but it will be in kilos, not grams. We'll talk about that in a second. And we're going to times it by gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second squared. And we're going to times it by the height, and that's going to be in meters. Whenever you do these calculations, you must get the units right. If you don't get the units right, it actually won't work. Okay, everyone has to use the same units or you can't compare any data. So let's put this into, and this is what I want to see on the back of your sheet. My mass was 5.5 grams. Now to turn that into kilograms, grams are a lot smaller than kilograms. Remember, there's 1,000 grams in 1 kilo. So that means you have to divide it by 1,000 to make it smaller. So I'm going to put 5.5 grams. I'm going to divide it by 1,000 to turn it into kilograms. Then I'm going to times it by my gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second squared, Then lastly, I'm going to times it by my height. And now remember, I put my height as 1 meter. Yours is not going to be 1 meter. Once you do that, you need to work that out on a calculator and put in your answer. So we're just going to pause the video here. Okay, so when you put that in on the calculator, that comes at 0.0539, and that's in joules of energy, okay? So that is your starting energy. You can record that, and when you get to your spreadsheet, it's actually going to be written in here, 539, just like that on your spreadsheet. The next video is going to go over how you then find your mean, mode, and median